ethos that we have inherited from them. I especially want to mention the dedication and support of our families who have faced hardships at the home front while we carried out a duty at work, and backing of the entire nation, without which we wouldn't have succeeded in most of the endeavors. I cannot tell you how honored I feel today to command this elite force with golden legacy and extremely committed and determined air warriors, prepared and ready to meet any challenges of the future. As we enter the 93rd year of our existence, let us continue to strive towards a stronger, more capable and fully self-reliant Indian Air Force. Together, we will ensure that IAF remains a symbol of strength, security and sovereignty for our nation. I will fail in my duty if I do not place on record my compliments to the Air Officer Commanding-in-Chief Training Command, Air Officer Commanding Air Force Station Tambaram, and all Principal Staff Officers of Air Headquarters and their teams for putting up such a befitting show on the 6th as well as this morning. My appreciation to the Parade Commander and the Air Warriors on parade for your immaculate turnout, precise and crisp drill movements and the Josh displayed. Special thanks to the Chennai administration and the government of Tamil Nadu for all the support, and to our veterans and families who have joined us for these events today. At the end, my wife Sarita and I convey our greetings to all air warriors, Agniveers, NCs, DSC personnel, civilians, esteemed air veterans and families on this special day, and wish you all good health, happiness and continued success in all your future endeavors. May the Indian Air Force continue to touch the sky with glory. Jai Hind. Jai Hind.
अब राष्ट्रगान होगा। आपसे अनुरोध है कि आप अपने स्थान पर खड़े हो जाएं एवं गौरव सहित गाएं।
निशान और पेड़ को ले जाने की आज्ञा दे श्रीमान।
पूरा पैर उठाना भाई।
निशान चले, निशान को ले जाओ, ले जाओ।
Rise in honor of President's colors as they are marched off to the tune of Air Force colors. Uniformed personnel shall salute.
जब निशान टोली आपके सामने से गुजरे तो आप उसके सम्मान में खड़े हो जाएं एवं वर्दीधारी सैनिक सल्यूट करें। निशान टोली गुजरने के बाद आप सभी अपने स्थान पर बैठ जाएं।
आज की यह परेड भारत की सैन्य शक्ति के साथ साथ हमारे देश के सैनिकों की दृढ़ता, कर्तव्य निष्ठा एवं शौर्य का प्रतीक है। सूर्य से नजर मिलाती आंखें और कदमों से कदम मिलाती वायु योद्धाओं की यह टोली दुश्मन के लिए एक चेतावनी है कि अगर हमारे देश की संप्रभुता पर कोई संकट आएगा तो हम सब एक साथ मिलकर दुश्मन और संकट का समूल विनाश कर देंगे। और इसी राष्ट्र धर्म को निभाते हमारे वायु योद्धा मानो कह रहे हों, इरादा है कि हम कमाल करेंगे और कमाल भी वो कि बेमिसाल करेंगे। मुस्तकबिल तो उसकी रजा पर है सिफर, कोशिश आसमां पे इबारत लिखने की हम बहरहाल करेंगे।
After the impeccable display of ceremonial drill today, please remain seated as we prepare for the next display. Very soon, we shall witness a thrilling performance by the Tri-Services Band and display of precision drill by the Air Warrior Drill Team, Subrito. This will be followed by a scintillating display of low-level aerobatics by PC-7 Mark II aircraft, Light Combat Helicopter Prachand, Sarang Helicopter Display Team, the mighty Sukhoi 30 NKI, Indigenous Light Combat Aircraft Tejas, and the Surya Kiran Aerobatic Team.
इस फेस्टिव सीजन शॉपिंग करो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स मार्ट में। इंडिया का लीडिंग इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स रिटेलर अब आ गया है दिल्ली एनसीआर में 20+ स्टोर्स के साथ। तैयार हो जाओ इंडिया के बिगेस्ट फेस्टिव ऑफर के लिए और पाओ मौका 50 लाख का कैश प्राइज जीतने का। जब आप शॉपिंग करते हो इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स मार्ट पर, हैप्पीनेस तो गारंटीड है। आज ही अपने नजदीकी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स मार्ट को विजिट करें। TNC अप्लाई।
From the earliest times, music has been a soul-stirring accompaniment to the personnel in arms, acting as a catalyst to the spirit of battle and inspiring them to go forth and conquer. Military bands enliven the spirit, strengthen the mood, and help in promoting pride and camaraderie. Indian martial bands have existed in the Indian culture since the era of the Maratha Empire. However, it was only in the 18th century that organized military bands were brought to India by the British Army. Though Indian Army Band was formed in the pre-independence era, the Faculty of Music was established in October 1950 under the patronage of the then Commander-in-Chief, General K.M. Karyappa, OBE. The Indian Air Force Band was formed in the year 1944, while the Indian Naval Band was formed in 1945. Today, presenting for you, we have the Tri-Services Band comprising of 48 members from the Indian Army, Navy and Air Force. Comprising of 48 members from the Indian Army, Navy and Air Force. now formed in the shape of an aircraft, the Rafale. Ladies and gentlemen, the tune being played today is Aparajay Arjan. This tune is a dedication to the Marshal of the Indian Air Force, Arjan Singh, Distinguished Flying Cross. This tune is composed and arranged for the military band by Flight Lieutenant L.S. Roopchandra. Chandran, Vishisht Seva Medal. And now the band is marching again without missing a beat as they form the Charkha, the symbol of self-reliance. That you're hearing right now has been arranged for orchestra by Sergeant Sunish Thomas. That you're hearing right now has been arranged for orchestra by Sergeant Keep watching as the band is again changing formation, this time to form back into a square. Keep watching as the band is again changing formation, this time to form back into a square. The Tri-Services Band today has been trained under the guidance of Flight Lieutenant L.S. Roopchandra, Director of Music, Indian Air Force. The Indian Army Band from Officers Training Academy is led by Nayab Subedar Tony Moon. The Naval Band from INS Kunjali is led by Chief Petty Officer Amit Datta. And the Air Force Band is led by Warrant Officer Ashok Kumar, Vishisht Seva Medley. The Air Force Band is led by Warrant Officer Ashok Kumar, Vishisht Seva Medley. That was the Tri-Services Band enthralling you. Please give a big round of applause as they march off to the tune of Sare Jahan Se Acha. Please give a big round of applause as they march off to the tune of Sare Jahan Se Acha. Ladies and gentlemen, please stay seated as the Air Warrior Drill Team is gearing up to captivate you with their precision drill display. As the Air Warrior Drill Team is gearing up to captivate you with their precision drill display.
Ladies and gentlemen, get set to witness an exceptional display of teamwork, coordination and skill by the Air Warrior Drill Team Subroto of Indian Air Force. Air Warrior Drill Team Subroto is a unique display team, and with their choreographed elegance, they maneuver their rifle with grace and agility, demonstrating flawless technique and synchronization. The team consists of 28 young and vibrant air warriors. So far, the team has performed all over the country during last 19 years. Today, the team will perform thrilling rifle movements in 10 different formations. The motto of the team is Drill to Thrill. The motto of the team is Drill to Thrill. Now the team marches forward to seek permission from the Honorable Chief Guest to start the demonstration. Marches forward to seek permission from the Honorable Chief Guest to start the demonstration.
भाई योद्धा दलित को फिर शुरू करने की आज्ञा दे श्रीमान भाई योद्धा दलित को फिर शुरू करने की आज्ञा दे श्रीमान
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself to experience an extraordinary and unconventional rifle drill with its first formation, the arrow formation. In this captivating rifle drill, precision and finesse are on full display as the air warriors execute each movement with fluidity and control. I need not mention the strict physical regimen of the team members as the 5.5 kg 303 rifle with bare bayonet appears as a toy in their hands. 303 rifle with bare bayonet appears as a toy in their hands. Now the team is switching over to alternate line formation. Meanwhile, leading air craftsman Raghupati Dubey will perform solo advanced drill, which is a combination of agility, flexibility and strength. From here, these air warriors will stretch over into cross formation seamlessly to demonstrate their versatility. Ladies and gentlemen, watch out for one of the most difficult movements in which the air warriors throw their rifles slightly to the rear man while marching. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a huge round of applause for these air warriors? Formation is the inclined line formation. Here you can witness a series of drill exercises performed in continuation, followed by marching in the same order. Each movement is executed with grace and fluidity, showcasing not only their physical power, but also their mental discipline and concentration. and gentlemen, do not take your eyes off the rifles which are going to be exchanged in that magical moment. Do not take your eyes off the rifles which are going to be exchanged in that magical moment. And here they perform one more time for those who missed it the first time. With an enthusiastic advance, the team will form a square formation, and from here the team will rearrange themselves into single aircraft formation. Meanwhile, leading aircraftman Raghupati Dubey is back amongst us with their impressive solo rifle maneuvers. Back amongst us. The team will now back to form the square formation and will perform combination of movements in zigzag formation. Each movement is executed with meticulous attention to detail, from crisp transition between positions to the fluidity of their footwork. As they navigate through the intricate sequence of positions and transitions, every subtle adjustment is critical, separating these air warriors from the rest. Ladies and gentlemen, look straight ahead as the team is transforming from square formation to prism formation to give you all a closer view of these mesmerizing rifle movements. Ladies and gentlemen, while you all enjoying the drill moments, let me introduce you to the team members. Today, the team is led by leading aircraftsman Aryan. In front rank, we have Satyam Chaube. In second rank, we have Kopal Vasu, R.K. Gupta and Kopal Sahib. In third rank, LAC Kuldeep, Bhupendra, Suraj, Dagar and LAC Anish Chaudhary. In fourth rank, we have LAC Abhay Rajput, Bhagel, Shantanu, Amit Pandey, Lodi, Satyam Chaube and Amit Rathod. Officer in charge of AWDT, Wing Commander Kunal Khanna, Team Administrator, Squadron Leader H.S. Kanyal, along with the able team of instructors, Junior Warrant Officer R.B. Upadhyay and Junior Warrant Officer P. Ramesh Babu have been actively involved to bring the standard of the display which you had witnessed. The team is now preparing itself for the grand finale, the tunnel formation, which is the most thrilling moment of the day. The grand finale, the tunnel formation, which is the most thrilling moment of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, watch out for the team leader who is going to test the precision of the teammates by passing through the tunnel of rotating rifles with bare bayonets. This moment is a result of immense practice, focused hard work, coordination between mind and the body, and the confidence in the abilities of self and their teammates. Now the team leader marches forward to seek permission from the Honorable Chief Guest to march out the team. Now the team leader marches forward to seek permission from the Honorable Chief Guest to march out the team.
So I can choose any opening move and all my matches can see. There's so many fun options, I don't know what to pick. Okay, I found it. Green flags, red flags. I'm a walking green flag.
Green flag is when someone is kind, and red flag is when someone says, I'm a walking green flag. Just kidding, just kidding.
How many episodes of a series is it acceptable to watch in one sitting?
I can do 24 hours straight. I'm a movie marathon expert. All I need is a binge partner.
Ladies and gentlemen, please appraise our team with a thunderous round of applause for the wonderful performance by the young Air Warriors of Air Warrior Drill Team, Subroto of Indian Air Force. Jai Hind.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts as you are about to witness a fantastic low-level aerobatic display by PC-7 Mark II aircraft. Today's display is being carried out by Wing Commander S.R. Shingate with Squadron Leader Hemant, both experienced qualified flying instructors on PC-7 Mark II aircraft and posted as directing staff at FIS. And while we are talking, please welcome Meenakshi coming in from your left. And while we are talking, please welcome Meenakshi coming in from your left. Up. Look to your right as the pilot positions himself for the first maneuver, which is a loop. Look to your right as the pilot positions himself for the first maneuver, which is a loop. Now, as he comes towards us, he will pitch up and describe a vertical circle in the sky. This maneuver is known as the loop. Diving right now. Pulling up. Beautifully describing a circle in the sky. Reaching the top of the arc. Momentarily defying gravity. The aircraft now recovers close to 250 knots and just 300 feet above the ground, positioning nicely for a flyby where you can see the entire plan of the beautiful aircraft. The pilot is now turning at max rate towards us and accelerating to 220 knots for the next maneuver, which is roll off the top. Watch as the aircraft pulls up and does a smooth roll. And that was executed with perfect timing and grace. And the pilot is now positioning for a sharp, hard turn. Watch as they bank sharply, pulling into a tight, high turn, pushing both the men and machine to their limit. After executing a hard left turn, the pilot is now smoothly transitioning to the right, setting up for a stunning nice edge maneuver. Now shift your gaze to the extreme right. As the name suggests, the aircraft will cut through the air like a knife. This is done by holding 90-degree angle of bank and application of rudder to hold the nose on the horizon. And there she goes, coming in, and there she goes, slicing through the sky. As she positions for the next maneuver, I would like to inform you that the PC-7 was inducted in the Indian Air Force in 2013 and coincidentally by a team led by the present Air Officer Commanding in Chief Training Command, Air Marshal Nagesh Kapoor. Ladies and gentlemen, now as the PC-7 comes in from your left, let's see what she does next. And the aircraft is flying inverted. Like they say, pilots have a very different perspective of the world. You look up at them and they look up at you. You look up at them and they look up at you. All officers of the Indian Air Force have to undergo training at Air Force Academy. The first flying instructor is always special, as he is the one who has taught them the art and science of flying. Finally, from the right, here she comes. Ladies and gentlemen, keep your eyes on the aircraft as she now carries out a roll in front of the as a salute. There she rolls. There she rolls. That was the basic trainer aircraft of the Indian Air Force, the Pilatus PC-7 Mark II.
After that scintillating display, now it is time to get captivated by the indigenous light combat helicopter Prachand, as it takes to the skies overhead to carry out some spectacular maneuvers. As it takes to the skies overhead to carry out some spectacular maneuvers. Please look to your left. Can you spot the Prachand launching and getting into a hover right above the tree line? And getting into a hover right above the tree line. There it is coming towards us. Please welcome our very own indigenous Prachand with a round of applause. For the very first time, it is carrying out a low-level aerobatics display in Air Force Day Parade. The Prachand climbs now in preparation for its first maneuver, the wing over. The Prachand climbs now in preparation for its first maneuver, where the Prachand carries out a right wing over and carries to move further right, approaching us. The display today is being performed by Wing Commander Parikshit Nandlal Joshi and Wing Commander Anubhav Mahendra of 143 Helicopter Unit, also known as the Dhanush. And for those who missed the maneuver the first time, the pilots are again positioning for another wing over. This time to the left, and there she goes, doing the wing over on the left. And there she goes, doing the wing over on the left. Look at that flying beauty, Prachand. With its successful operationalization, IAF has developed the potential to operate seamlessly from the highest battlefield in the world. Have you seen a helicopter hover and do a spot turn? If not, there is your chance. Please notice the rapid pull-up and the unique ability of the rotor as the pilot bunts the helicopter under -G to come to a hover high above the ground. The Prachand will now be turning on the spot. And there she turns on the spot. And there she turns on the spot. Now getting into a slow dive and gathering momentum to come right in front of us to demonstrate the steep minimum radius turn. Such a lethal combination of firepower, advanced systems and high altitude performance is unmatched by any other helicopter in the world. It has in its arsenal a turret-mounted gun, 70mm rockets, air-to-air missile and air-to-ground missiles. Keep looking as the helicopter turns to carry out a steep turn again. Keep looking as the helicopter turns to carry out a steep turn again. And the aircraft turns. And the aircraft turns. And then it does another steep turn. And then it does another steep turn. The Prachand has flown 2,500 hours since its induction towards training and operationalization all across India. It has emerged as a formidable attack helicopter in RAF's arsenal. Though light in weight, Prachand carries the punch of a heavyweight. It carries more firepower than any helicopter in the world in the same weight class. This flying beauty, the indigenous Prachand, surely teases as it goes away. But wait, hold your breath as it goes away. But wait. And there it goes climbing sleepily. And there it leads up its speed to zero. Bidding farewell to the lovely audience present today. Bidding farewell to the lovely audience indigenous LCH Prachand, made by a self-reliant India, self-reliant Indian Air Force. Once again, those were the crew, Wing Commander Parikshit Nandlal Joshi and Wing Commander Anubhav Mahendra from 143HU, the Dhanush, living up to their motto, Sadaiv Lakshyo Mukham, which translates to always focused on target. Let's give a big round of applause for the pilots for giving us this brilliant display and wish the Indian Air Force good luck and great hunting with the light combat helicopter Prachand. Good luck and great hunting with the light combat helicopter Prachand.
क्षमाशील हो रिपु समक्ष तुम हुए विनीत जितना ही, दुष्ट कौरवों ने तुमको कायर समझा उतना ही। सच पूछो तो शर्मे ही बसती है दीप्ति विनय की, संधि वचन संपूज्य उसी का जिसमें शक्ति विजय की। देवियों एवं सज्जनों, अभी आप सबने देखा भारत की शान भारतीय वायुसेना के लाइट कॉम्बैट हेलीकॉप्टर प्रचंड को, और अब तैयार हो जाइए और भी अद्भुत प्रदर्शन के लिए, क्योंकि कुछ ही देर में इस आसमान में 4 चांद लगाने आ रहे हैं हमारे सारंग दल के हेलीकॉप्टर, जो कि भारतीय वायुसेना में सबसे सक्षम, सशक्त और आत्मनिर्भर होने का गौरव रखते हैं। And now our pilots are all set to paint the skies in Sarang colors. So get ready for an unforgettable spectacle and feel the downwash of the rotor. Get ready for an unforgettable spectacle and feel the downwash of the rotor. Without further ado, please welcome the brand ambassadors of the Indian Air Force. The Sarang helicopter is ready. The team is maintaining the Yodha formation dedicated to all the air warriors as we celebrate the 92nd anniversary of the Indian Air Force. फॉर्मेशन का नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं सारंग 1, जिसमें उड़ान भर रहे हैं टीम के कमांडिंग ऑफिसर ग्रुप कैप्टन संतोष कुमार मिश्रा। आज उनके सह पायलट हैं स्क्वाड्रन लीडर बुद्धि सागर डोंगरे। भारतीय वायुसेना ने हमेशा स्वदेशी रक्षा उत्पादन शक्ति के विकास और क्षमताओं को प्रोत्साहित किया है और अब सारंग टीम अपनी अगली आकृति से आत्मनिर्भरता का उल्लेख करते हुए हवा में उड़ने की अक्षराई का निर्माण कर आपके सामने से गुजरेगी। And this I stand for you, me, our motherland, and for these indigenously developed helicopters. Our motherland and for these और अब आपकी दाहिनी ओर से आते हुए सारंग्स बखूबी इंडिजनाइजेशन का प्रदर्शन करते हुए दाहिनी ओर से आते हुए सारंग्स बखूबी इंडिजनाइजेशन का प्रदर्शन करते हुए
सच्ची मैंने जान गवाई है, नच नच कोयलों पे रात बिताई है, अखियों की नींद मैंने फूकों से उड़ा दी, गिन गिन तारे मैंने उंगली जलाई है।
The pilot in command of Sarang 2 is Wing Commander Janpriya with his co-pilot Squadron Leader Sachin Govind. The captain of Sarang 3 is Wing Commander Avinash with Wing Commander Veer as his co-pilot. Squadron Leader Karan Prabhakar is in command of Sarang 4 with his co-pilot Wing Commander Gokul Krishna. And our number 5 is being flown by Wing Commander Adarsh Thakur with Squadron Leader Akash as his co-pilot today. और अब आपकी बाईं ओर से आगे बढ़ती हुई टीम जल्द ही लीडर के आदेश पर डायमंड की आकृति में तब्दील हो जाएगी। आइए सुनते हैं लीडर की कमांड सीधे उनकी कॉकपिट से। आइए सुनते हैं लीडर की कमांड सीधे। Shift your gaze, you are in for a breathtaking surprise. And here goes number 4 pulling up for a stall turn. The safety officer for today's show is Flight Lieutenant Ajit, assisted by the videographers. Right above you all, Sarang 4 is exiting for a short while and will soon be back in the arena with more thrills. Bharatiya Vayu Sena, Saksham, Sashakt, Atmanirbhar, and to showcase these qualities, Sarangs are now positioning for the team's signature maneuver, the Dolphins Elite. All three helicopters flying abreast will pull up in the vertical plane and carry out a synchronized stall turn to the left. Please look straight ahead as Sarang 1, 2 and 3 run in for the Dolphins Elite. Please look straight ahead as Sarang 1, 2 and 3 run in for the Dolphins Elite. And as promised, there goes number 4 joining up with the formation. इन खूबसूरत हवाई मशीनों को पूरी क्षमता से उड़ाने के साथ यह टीम एडवांस लाइट हेलीकॉप्टर ध्रुव की योग्यता एवं पायलटों के कौशल को ही न दिखाकर यह भारतीय विमानन प्रौद्योगिकी की प्रगामी प्रवीणता को भी दर्शाती है. And now a word about the maintenance team who ensures that these 5 birds take to the skies and return safe. The team of the technicians is being ably led by Wing Commander Priyanshu. Today here I would like to make a mention proudly that our team is presently the one and only 5 helicopter military display team in the entire world. On this note, set your gaze straight ahead as the team is rolling in for the crossover break. Both the pairs flying abreast will execute a synchronized banking until their rotors are nearly vertical and cross in very close proximity. Look straight ahead for the crossover break as we await the leader's call. Look straight ahead for the crossover break as we await the leader's call. Everyone please get ready to witness the unmatched precision of our pilots. As both the pairs will now close in towards each other and the pilots will execute a coordinated pitch up, cross each other's flight path with just a hair's breadth of separation. तो अपनी नजरें दोनों ओर बनाए रखें क्योंकि आपकी दाहिनी ओर से आ रहे हैं सारंग 1 और सारंग 3 और बाईं ओर से आगे बढ़ रहे हैं सारंग 2 और सारंग 4 लेवल क्रॉस के लिए. It will be a matter of astonishment to you all that while doing these daredevil maneuvers, the aircraft maintains the distance of only 1 rotor diameter. ऐसा ही एक उदाहरण प्रस्तुत करने के लिए तैयार विपरीत दिशाओं से आते हुए सारंग 3 एवं सारंग 4 एक दूसरे को तेज गति से पार कर आपके समक्ष स्टॉल टर्न करते हुए अपने सिग्नेचर मैन्यूवर का प्रदर्शन करेंगे. Please look straight ahead for sarang 3 and sarang 4 in high speed cross. Unity in diversity is India's distinction that trickles down to our team as well. Coming from diverse cultural backgrounds, speaking different languages, we all work together towards our common aim of winning hearts and saving lives. We all work together towards our common aim of winning hearts and saving lives. Right in front, we present a beautiful, pulsating heart to the lovely audience present here today. With love, Sarangs. And there comes a Cupid number 5 from your left, piercing straight through the beautiful Sarang heart. Cupid number 5 from your left. दर्शकों, इन रंग बिरंगे हेलीकॉप्टर को देख भ्रमित न हो। आवश्यकता अनुसार इन सुंदर विमानों की भूमिका भी बदल जाती है। भारतीय वायुसेना के श्रेष्ठतम वायु योद्धाओं की हमारी इस टीम ने समय की मांग अनुसार सभी राहत कार्यों में भी अपने सक्षम और सशक्त होने का परिचय बड़ी ही उत्कृष्टता से दिया है। And this was evident once again during the recent floods in southern Tamil Nadu. Since the team's formation, it has mesmerized the audience in Singapore, Chile, Germany, United Kingdom, Bahrain, Mauritius, Sri Lanka, Russia, Dubai, and recently, 15 days ago, the Sarangs performed over the pyramids at the Egypt International Air Show, a truly proud moment for all of us. और अब अपनी नजरें ले जाइए ठीक सामने, क्योंकि सारंग आ रहे हैं अपने आज के आखिरी मैन्यूवर के लिए। Please look straight ahead as the team is coming together for a jaw-dropping display of synchronized brilliance, the Sarang split, on the soul-lilting tune of Vande Mataram. As the formation splits, the leader will pull up to present a salute to the nation. We shall listen out for the leader's call. To present a salute to the nation. We shall listen out for the leader's call. This was the Sarang helicopter display team, and we hope that you enjoyed the display as much as we enjoyed performing it for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to witness a low-level aerobatic display by the Sukhoi 30 MKI as Chola, being performed by Wing Commander A.T. Manchekar with Flight Lieutenant Batra of 222 Squadron, known as the Tiger Sharks. Now, take your gaze towards your left. Can you see the Sukhoi 30 MKI appearing on the horizon? Can you see the Sukhoi 30 MKI appearing on the horizon? And there he comes for a high-speed run at a speed of over 950 kilometers per hour. The pilot shall now carry out a max wing turn. It is a critical parameter in aerial combat. You wouldn't want to get caught with this beauty in a dogfight. It is truly unbeatable. The pilot is now positioning to carry out rolls to the right. Look straight ahead as the mighty flanker shall effortlessly carry out multiple rolls right in front of your eyes. And there he comes. Keep your gaze riveted. There he rose. Flying in this manner requires not only a good degree of situational awareness, but also absolute mastery on the aircraft and a thorough knowledge of its capabilities. He is now carrying out a teardrop turn for a low-speed run from a left towards a right. What distinguishes the supersonic aircraft from others is the ability to fly at low speeds as well. And this is precisely what the MPI will demonstrate to you as she flies past you at mere speeds of 200 kilometers per hour. Note the high angle of attack, as they say, even the winds stopped to stare. As you watch, the aircraft is accelerating from 200 kilometers per hour to a very high speed. The pilot is now carrying out a left turn and positioning for a minimum radius turn. He is coming towards you to carry out a minimum radius turn. Do notice the very small radius of the turn of the flanker as he turns right in front of you. The flanker is a nightmare for the enemy and ensures that it always comes out as victorious. The pilot will once again carry out a max rate turn, showcasing its ability to change direction in a matter of just few seconds. This allows it to position behind the enemy at the earliest. So keep your eyes riveted onto the flanker. Sukhoi 30 MKI is now positioning for a high-speed run-in and brake. So shift your gaze towards your 2 o'clock as the aircraft will shortly approach you from your right. And there he comes at a speed of over 950 kilometers per hour. Don't be fooled by the noiseless dash as the thunder always follows the Sukhoi. That was the mighty Sukhoi 30 MKI demonstrating its superior agility. This is the only operational combat aircraft in the Indian Air Force with thrust vectoring and is truly the very best.
have next is the major success story of the Indian aerospace industry, protector of the Indian skies, light combat aircraft, Tejas. Keep your eyes glued towards your 3 o'clock onto your right. Making a move in is Group Captain Kartikeya Singh with the first maneuver of the Tejas called the snap roll. There he goes, rolling off to glory and positioning straight ahead for the next. The aircraft is now executing maximum range curve. As it moves away, let us remind you of the decades of efforts which have gone into making this program a resounding success. After decades of research and development by countless numbers of exceptional individuals, Tejas was finally inducted into the Indian Air Force in 2016 with the first unit, 45 Squadron, formed at Bangalore. On to your left, coming from 10 o'clock, is Tejas now positioning for the next maneuver, the red eye turn. In this maneuver, the pilot shall demonstrate true capability of the aircraft, returning the cockpit towards his right. There he goes, bluffing the adversary and followed by a sharp left turn. That is target locked and destroyed. That is target locked and destroyed. Moving from your 2 o'clock, coming straight ahead shortly, the Tejas will be depicted the next maneuver, the minimum radius turn. That is just a turn of bare 100 meters, turning tight almost like on a racetrack. A very offensive turn, displaying the aircraft's superior aerodynamic design and abilities. Another display of a tight The aircraft shall proceed again in front of the audience for the next maneuver, the slow speed march. Keep your eyes glued onto the light combat aircraft moving out at 10 o'clock and shortly will be positioning from 9 o'clock, that is towards your left. The slow speed pass is an exceptional maneuver carried out at just a staggering speed of 120 knots. Stand by to witness a gracious effort in the blue skies. Stand by to witness a gracious effort in the blue skies. Dear audience, a big round of applause for the light combat aircraft Tejas graciously gliding in front of you. Big round of applause for the light combat aircraft Tejas graciously gliding. In this pull-up, the aircraft is showing off its reserve of thrust that it still has got to itself and taking position from 2 o'clock for a right positioning for the next maneuver, the multiple rolls. All eyes glued onto the Tejas as it will be exiting the show shortly after this maneuver, carrying out multiple rolls, going on inverted in a straight leg and thereafter multiple rolls again. Going on inverted in a straight leg and thereafter multiple rolls again. There she comes from the right, 3 o'clock position. There she comes, multiple rolls. Inverted, top to its sky. One last time this year. That is the for the light combat aircraft Tejas.
After the marvelous aerobatics performed by the Sukhoi 30 MKI and light combat aircraft Tejas, we are now ready to take up the thrill by a few notches. Ladies and gentlemen, in a short while from now, you will see 9 magnificent jets of the Suryakiran aerobatic team proudly wave the tricolor in the sky. दर्शकों, मुझे ये बताते हुए अत्यंत गर्व महसूस हो रहा है कि सूर्य किरण एरोबैटिक टीम केवल भारत की ही नहीं बल्कि पूरे एशिया की इकलौती 9 एयरक्राफ्ट एरोबैटिक टीम है। सूर्य किरण टीम की स्थापना सन 1996 में हुई और इस टीम ने 2011 तक किरण विमान में एरोबैटिक्स का प्रदर्शन कर भारतीय वायुसेना का नाम रोशन किया। सन 2015 में टीम की पुनर्स्थापना हुई, मगर इस बार हॉक मार्क 132 वायुयान पर, जिसे आज आप बहुत ही नजदीक से देख पाएंगे। सूर्य किरण एरोबैटिक टीम ने करीबन 72 शहरों में 600 से भी अधिक एरोबैटिक डिस्प्लेज करने का दुर्लभ लक्ष्य प्राप्त किया है। और केवल भारत में ही नहीं बल्कि विदेश में भी भारतीय वायुसेना का परचम लहराया है। इनमें से कुछ देश हैं सिंगापुर, श्रीलंका, चाइना एवं यूएई। The Surya Kiran team is part of the 52 squadron. The squadron is also known as the Sharks, whose motto is Sadaiv Sarvotam, meaning always the best. The countdown has now begun. Very soon you will see the aircraft of the Surya Kiran team taking over the skies. भारतीय वायुसेना जानी जाती है अपने अनुशासन, एकाग्रता और कार्यकुशलता के लिए, और आज सूर्य किरण एरोबैटिक टीम इसी हुनर और जोश को दर्शाएंगे। So ladies and gentlemen, please look to your left. Here come the ambassadors of the Indian Air Force, the Surya Kiran aerobatic team, led by Group Captain Gurpreet Singh Dhillon. Fixed on the team, you will now see the aircraft moving behind onto the wings of our deputy leader, Group Captain Siddesh Karthik. The aircraft have now transformed into the shape of light combat aircraft Tejas. Developed by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, the Tejas is a symbol of courage and self-reliance. Ladies and gentlemen, please shift your gaze to the left. here comes the Suryakiran team in the Tejas formation.
कदमों से कदम मिलते हैं हम चलते हैं जब ऐसे तो दिल दुश्मन के हिलते हैं हम सरहदों के वास्ते लोहे की दीवार है हम दुश्मनों के वास्ते होशियार हैं तैयार हैं अब जो भी हो शोला बनके पर्वत पर है छाया कदमों से मिलते हैं कदमों से कदम मिलते हैं हम चलते हैं जब ऐसे तो दिल दुश्मन के हिलते हैं कदमों से मिलते हैं कदमों से कदम मिलते हैं।
Ladies and gentlemen, keep looking closely. You will now see another transformation. The aircraft will be seen forming the shape of the letter Y. And there you can see they have moved behind onto the wings of number 7, squadron leader Chande. This letter Y is dedicated to the dynamic youth of the nation, the future of our country. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting before you is the Suryakiran team's Yuva formation. Presenting before you is the Suryakiran team's Yuva formation. The co-pilot of the team leader is Group Captain Ajay Dasrathi. And flying on his wings in most formations is number 2 Squadron Leader Jasdeep and number 3 Squadron Leader Vishnu. Please keep looking at the formation closely. You will see one aircraft is detaching from the formation. That's number 7 Squadron Leader Chandel, who will be back soon. दर्शकों, टीम का अगला बदलाव होगा ठीक आपके सामने। लीडर के डायमंड गो के आदेश पर आप देखेंगे नंबर 8 और 9 को एक डायमंड की आकृति बनाते हुए। So let's hear his call straight from his cockpit. एक डायमंड की आकृति बनाते हुए। And now please shift your gaze towards your left. There comes number 7 positioning for the next maneuver. Towards your left, there comes number 7.
Oh gracious one, you're the sun that dispels the darkness of the young.
And there he inverts.
Stream of consciousness for the unthinking fool.
The aircraft that you see flying above are the Hawk Mark 132, advanced jet trailer originally manufactured in the United Kingdom but proudly made in India today by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Please look to your right as number 7 comes in to show you a 360-degree view of the Hawk Mark 132. Now it's time to shift our gaze straight ahead. You can see the aircraft approaching from in front of you. And on the leader's call, they will spread in the sky.
And big thing, blink, go!
started. The team will now commence their synchro maneuvers, in which we will bring the action much lower and closer to you. टीम के पहले सिंक्रो मैनूवर के लिए कृपया अपनी नजरें दाहिनी ओर ले जाएं। वहां से आ रहे हैं विंग कमांडर कुलदीप हुड्डा और विंग कमांडर एलन जॉर्ज, लेकिन कृपया अपनी बाईं तरफ भी देखते रहें। वहां से आ रहे हैं विंग कमांडर राजेश काजला और स्क्वाड्रन लीडर अंकित वशिष्ठ। Please brace yourselves as they present the barbed wire cross. Look to your right and your left. Here they are. ऐसे जोखिम भरे कर्तव्य इतनी दक्षता से करने के लिए कड़ी मेहनत और एक दूसरे पर पूरी तरह भरोसा करना बहुत जरूरी है। और इसी कठिन परिश्रम और अटूट भरोसे की एक और झलक आपको दिखाएंगे हमारे सिंक्रो बडीज नंबर 8 और नंबर 9। So ladies and gentlemen, once again shift your gaze towards your right. Here comes number 8, and if you look to your left, you will see number 9 coming in for the coolest high five in the sky. Towards your right, you will see the aircraft approaching in the shape of the letter A. And this A represents the mighty aerospace power that the Indian Air Force is today. The mighty aerospace power that the Indian Air Force is today. And that's number 5 coming in from your left. अगले मैनूवर के लिए कृपया अपनी नजरें दाहिनी ओर ले जाएं। आपको विमान वहीं से आपकी ओर बढ़ते नजर आएंगे। And on my count of 3, 2 and 1, they will roll together in the sky to present an aerial rock and roll. Please look to your right. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, here we go! It's time now to shift our gaze towards the left. You will see the aircraft form a helix in the sky, resembling the DNA. And in our DNA, we store the core values of mission, integrity, and excellence.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love
for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know.
Keeping these aircraft glossy bright is our technical team, which is led by Wing Commander Paritosh Negi, Squadron Leader Dhayal, and Flight Lieutenant Manil Sharma. For the next maneuver, I request you all to please shift your gaze straight ahead, as you will see the aircraft approaching you. These aircraft will soon spread in the sky to present the Surya Kiran burst. और अब टीम के अगले मैनूवर के लिए कृपया ठीक अपने सामने देखें। जल्द ही लीडर के आदेश पर आसमान में सूर्य की किरणों की तरह फैल जाएंगे ये विमान। So look straight ahead and let's listen out for the leader's call straight from his cockpit. So look straight ahead and let's listen out for the leader's call straight from his और ये था सूर्य किरण एरोबैटिक टीम का एरियल सैल्यूट हमारे मुख्य अतिथि और आज की ऑडियंस के लिए का एरियल सैल्यूट हमारे
Please keep the applause coming in for Warrant Officer Shantanu landing next with a tricolor parachute. The next two blue parachutes are being guided for a safe landing yet again by Junior Warrant Officer Indora with more than 800 jumps and Sergeant Vinod Chandra with more than 500 jumps to his credit.
ऊपर आते हुए नीले रंग की छतरियों में सार्जेंट विनोद चंद्रा एवं जेडब्ल्यू इंदौरा के बाद हैं अन्य दो नीले रंग की छतरियों में जेडब्ल्यू योगेंद्र और सार्जेंट जे सरन। जोरदार तालियों के साथ स्वागत कीजिए जेडब्ल्यू योगेंद्र और सार्जेंट जे सरन का। अगला तिरंगे रंग के पैराशूट और आकाश गंगा ध्वज के साथ आ रहे हैं सार्जेंट खकल 600 से अधिक जंप का अनुभव लिए।
Please put your hands together for the blue parachutes with streamers. Junior Warrant Officer Yogendar with more than 700 jumps and Sergeant J. Saran with more than 600 jumps to their credit, coming in for an effortless, safe landing.
आपके ऊपर हैं हैंड प्लेन फॉर्मेशन में जेडब्ल्यू अविनाश और वारंट ऑफिसर विशाल शर्मा लाल एवं सफेद रंग के पैराशूट लिए।
Coming up next for a landing is Sergeant Khakal carrying the Akash Ganga flag in the tricolor parachute. Sergeant Khakal has more than 600 jumps to his credit. Please give a big round of applause for the Akash Ganga flag touching down the earth shortly from your right. Please put together a big round of applause for Sergeant Khakal with the Akash Ganga flag.
आकाश गंगा ध्वज को लिए हुए लैंड करते हुए सार्जेंट खकल, उनका स्वागत कीजिए तालियों के साथ।
Next to introduce a very complicated maneuver called the hand plane and depicting unity and diversity, joining their hands together in red and white striped canopies shortly will be two jumpers flying their canopies joined side by side. They are only joined with the help of holding their hands in a tiresome and physically demanding maneuver. Look straight as they will be delinking shortly at the venue today. The maneuver is being performed by Warrant Officer Vishal Verma with more than 1100 jumps to his credit and Junior Warrant Officer Avinash with more than 800 jumps to his credit. Dear audience, a big round of applause for the delinking red and white canopies with Warrant Officer Vishal Sharma and JWO Avinash.
लैंडिंग के लिए अगली आने वाली 3 कैनोपी स्टैक फॉर्मेशन है जो ट्रायो के नाम से प्रसिद्ध है। यह एक बहुत ही जटिल कलाबाजी है जिसे अत्यंत ही अनुभवी जंपरों द्वारा प्रस्तुत किया जाता है और वे तिरंगे की आन बान और शान की तरह उतने ही शानदार आसमान में लग रहे हैं।
Ladies and gentlemen, please look straight above you as coming up next is 3 canopy stack formation called the trio. Flying the saffron canopy depicting strength and courage is Warrant Officer R.K. Tiwari with more than 1200 gems to his credit. Look as the formation as they have de-linked in front of you and will be shortly going in for a landing. Symbolizing peace, unity and strength in the white canopy is Wing Commander Rahul Jha with more than 1000 jumps, and in the green canopy, Master Warrant Officer C.K. Krishna with more than 1200 jumps to their credit. A big round of applause for the tricolor formation. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in from your right, marching onto the parade ground is the Akash Ganga skydiving team led by Wing Commander Rahul Jha. We hope you enjoyed the para jump as much as the team did performing it for you. So please let the grounds shake with the magnitude of your applause. Presenting before you the Akash Ganga skydiving team.
Ladies and gentlemen, very soon we will witness the parade marching in towards the parade ground. May we request you all to kindly switch off your mobile phones or keep them on silent mode. During the course of the parade, you might hear mild explosions and see flares being dispensed. Please do not be alarmed. It is done to scare away birds for flight safety reasons. In the event of any untoward incident, please do not panic. Stay calm. Stay seated. Our well-trained security personnel have been deployed and trained to cope with all such contingencies. Do allow them to handle the emergencies as per their standard operating procedures and, if required, follow instructions given to handle the contingency. All the authorized personnel are to wear peaked caps throughout ceremonial parade.
देवियों एवं सज्जनों, आज का समारोह शुरू करने से पहले हम आप सभी को कुछ आवश्यक सूचना देना चाहते हैं। हमारा आपसे अनुरोध है कि प्रदर्शन के दौरान कृपया अपने मोबाइल फोन बंद रखें या साइलेंट पर रखें। प्रदर्शन के दौरान यदि आप चमकदार रोशनी देखते हैं या हल्के विस्फोट सुनते हैं तो उससे घबराएं नहीं। यह केवल पक्षियों को हवाई क्षेत्र से दूर रखने के लिए है। अंततः कोई भी आकस्मिक स्थिति उत्पन्न होती है तो कृपया धैर्य बनाए रखें एवं शांत रहें। हमारे प्रशिक्षित दल किसी भी प्रकार की विपदा से निपटने के लिए पूर्ण रूप से तैयार हैं। प्रदर्शनी के दौरान वर्दी पहने सभी अधिकृत सैनिक अपनी पीक कैप पहने रखें।
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Air Marshal Nagesh Kapoor, Air Officer Commanding-in-Chief Training Command, and all personnel of Training Command, we extend a very warm welcome to each one of you. It is indeed a proud privilege for us to have your presence amongst us on the occasion of the 92nd anniversary of the Indian Air Force. Air Chief Marshal A.P. Singh, Chief of the Air Staff, will review the ceremonial parade this morning.
देवियों और सज्जनों, सुप्रभात। आज के इस विशेष अवसर पर प्रशिक्षण कमान के वायु अफसर कमांडिंग इन चीफ एयर मार्शल नगेश कपूर एवं प्रशिक्षण कमान के सभी कार्मिकों की ओर से हम आप सभी का हार्दिक अभिनंदन करते हैं। यह हमारे लिए अत्यंत गर्व का विषय है कि वायुसेना दिवस के अवसर पर आप सभी हमारे साथ हैं। वायुसेना अध्यक्ष एयर चीफ मार्शल A.P. सिंह आज की इस भव्य परेड का पुनरीक्षण करेंगे। भारतीय वायुसेना की स्थापना 8 अक्टूबर वर्ष 1932 को हुई थी। हर वर्ष आज ही की तरह हम भारतीय वायुसेना के स्थापना दिवस को गर्व से मनाते हैं। श्रीमद् भगवद गीता के 11वें अध्याय के 24वें श्लोक से भारतीय वायुसेना का उद्देश्य वाक्य नभ स्पृशम दीप्तम लिया गया है, जिसका अर्थ है, हे विष्णु, आकाश के साथ स्पर्श किए हुए दैदीप्यमान अनेक रूपों से युक्त तथा विस्तारित मुख और प्रकाशमान विशाल नेत्रों से युक्त आपको देखकर भयभीत हुआ मैं धैर्य और शांति को प्राप्त नहीं हो पा रहा हूं। यहां पर शत्रु को सीधा संदेश है कि जब भारतीय वायुसेना अपने विकराल रूप में आएगी, शत्रु का समूल विनाश हो जाएगा। Over the years, the Indian Air Force has been attuned to emerging technologies and has imbibed best practices from across the world. While developing potent practices and tactics of our own, year after year, our contemporary Air Force have acknowledged the prowess of our men and machines. We have modernized our arsenal and adopted technology to deploy, fight, and win full spectrum warfare, always and every time. The Indian Air Force believes in transforming itself to keep up with the times and the dynamic environment, which is the key to asserting its position in the global scenario as a potent and lethal force. अब हम आपका परिचय आज की समारोही परेड से करवाते हैं। आज की इस परेड को लय एवं धुन दे रहे हैं तीनों सेनाओं के सैन्य बैंड। 48 सदस्यों के इस बैंड का नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं वारंट ऑफिसर अशोक कुमार, विशिष्ट सेवा मेडल। परेड तिरंगा सेनानी की जोशीली धुन पर आपके सामने मार्च करते हुए गुजरेगी।
True to the martial traditions, at the sounding of the bugle, air warriors will march in from the right side of the parade ground. The Air Force colors will be displayed during the parade. All of you are requested to rise when the colors march by in front of you. Personnel in uniform shall salute.